This is Ben Zinn for NextLevelGuitar.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have a lesson for you today on a fingerstyle approach towards playing some open chords on our acoustic. It's a great tool that we can add to our toolbox, so we're going to dive right in and check it out. Hey everyone, if you would like some free video lessons and a great ebook, I want you to click on the link below that you see in the YouTube text box. What are you going to get if you do that? You get those free video lessons, and you're going to get this killer ebook that's loaded with all kinds of great information. Information on our chords, our strumming, all good stuff that we can use in our guitar playing. So click on that link and we'll continue on. So we're going to take a look at a fingerstyle approach that's based on a very specific sort of rhythmic pattern called a train beat. You'll often hear drummers refer to this sort of beat, and this is a really fun approach that we can use to some open chords. So let's check it out. I'm going to take an A minor chord here. And by the way, I'm capoed at the 3rd fret, but you can move this capo anywhere. You can try this in the open position. When I refer to an A minor chord, I'm just calling it by its shape. That's not actually an A minor, but we'll call it that since we're familiar with that pattern or that shape. What we'll actually want to do is create this sort of rhythm feel. Let's take a closer look at how we're doing that. What I'm going to do here, with no chord just yet, is I'm just going to isolate the rhythm, and I'm going to play string 5 with my thumb, and then I'm going to play with my fingers tightly held together, a down-up motion. With your other fingers, we're just trying to brush across the high strings of the guitar. Just get the basic feel first. Don't worry about being so accurate at first until you get comfortable with it. Just try to get the groove down before anything else. So thumb, down, up, thumb, down, up, thumb, down, up, thumb, down, up. As you get comfortable with the rhythm, go ahead and grab that A minor chord again. And we'll try adding this in with a chord. As I'm trying to get more accurate with my notes, what I'm doing, my thumb on string 5, then with my index and middle finger, I'm brushing across strings 4 and 3. And then on my upswing, I'm grabbing the 2nd string with my middle finger. As you get comfortable with that, we can try alternating our thumb between string 5 and string 6. I'm just going to leave string 6 open as I do this. So now we got that train beat, we got that happening, we got that groove established, we're ready to move through some chords. So let's try bouncing back and forth between our already established A minor, and let's just jump up to an E. Nice easy change, our hand formation is very similar, we're just moving that same shape up, a different set of strings. So what happens when we add in our groove, we're going back and forth on our bass. When I'm ready, I'll go to an E, but what's going to happen now is my thumb pattern's going to reverse. I'm going to start with string 6, then go to string 5. What we're doing is wanting to play the root note of each chord first. So when I play an A minor chord or an A minor shape, I'm starting out by establishing that low note before I go to something else. Same thing with E. I want to play the low root note of that chord before I go to any different bass notes. So that's why you're going to jump back and forth. Now, as you get comfortable, you might want to try some new things with that. One thing that works really well is to just hammer on into some of those chords. So what I like to do is maybe start out with that little statement there. That's a great way to punctuate the beginning of that groove. So we're hammering onto both there. And you'll notice I even went like this. I caught that high string on the upstroke that time. And that's all going to sound good because we're just rocking our A minor chord, and you can play any of those notes.